Hello everyone, Home Oblivion back again. This is episode 2 of my Dragon Cultist run. Last time, it wasn't that long of an episode, but it was just the usual initial startup. And as many people may or may not know, I do stream on Twitch, and this is where I've been recording it. So if you hear me talking in the background to people, that is from my Twitch chats. And if you want to watch the Insanity live, you can always go to twitch.tv/PumaOblivion. I usually stream this stuff on Saturdays at about 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard. So, yeah, it's going to be a fun time. So, pardon me one moment. I gotta click that off. And anyways, folks, today, we're going to do some grabbing of numerous things around here. We're probably gonna careen around up the Stormvale up in this area to grab a golden seed, probably head this way, head over to Third Church Marika, get a sacred tear, and pretty much grab everything that we can from Lingrave and also the Weakened Peninsula. So that's our plan today. So let's start up with heading over to Gatefront. And we're going to start this off. Right. And now we got to do our usual thing of running away from all this stuff so we don't get our asses whooped. Yeah, that was a dragon that pretty much nuked us there, but yeah, I'm going the wrong direction, buddy. You ain't gonna get any information out of me. Good day. There's a golden seed. Thank you very much. And we're gonna head over this way a little bit, so I can kind of avoid the wolves in the area, because that's usually not the funnest thing to do, is to deal with them. And there's a shack up here, which I will be heading into here in a few moments. Did I go past it and didn't ignore the dumb puma who completely blew right past where I was supposed to be going. Here we go. Alright, so that's all set. And now, is she here? Yes, she is. That's Rodrika. We'll go talk to her. Yeah.
You came with, only to have their... Did you know? It's quite a lot.
Sitting sideways, that's fine.
You're all on your own and heading to Storm. Enticed by... Well, that makes us... I don't have your courage. It's scary, you know, having your... I want to be like everyone else. I'm nothing but a...
And we've, yep, spirit jellyfish ashes.
It'll be glad. It was a pleasure to... Oh, tell them I love them. And that... Just I'm finally getting the hang of this whole...
And there we go. And that is all done. She should be over at Round Table Hold sooner than later, so we all know that one. That's your spirit tuning person. There's a buckler. Let's see here. Yep, we got lightning spear. We are now going to sit down here and check to see what time it is. Oh, late night. No. Because once she's gone, then the bell-bearing knights show up, and I don't feel like dealing with those right now. Is she still there? She's still there. All right. So at this point, we actually also have a straight shot into Lenore of the Lakes. But for right now, we are gonna start heading this way. I'm gonna do a couple markers, one here and one here, because both of these should lead us into interesting parts of the area. So yeah. Let's get going. So, for anybody who knows my my usual gameplay setups here, is that I do try to make things a little easier on myself. Oh, hi, buddy. Whoa! Okay, get out of here. All right. Nope. Nope. Back up. Back up. Back up. Oh. Well, apparently I wasn't ready for that one. Well, that's what I get for picking a fight. then I'm not ready to fight yet. Oh, boy. Alright, let's try this again. Instead of not engaging that jerkwad, I will completely go right past him, grab all my runes that whatever I have. Yep. Oh, you know what? I think I'm missing something here, and I'm being a bit of an idiot. So, we're going to go back up this way. Because if I remember, there is an area here that has runes. Nah, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to just head along the road here. Hopefully avoid... No, you know what? I feel like getting some revenge on this asshole. Oh, I'm going to freaking put you full of lightning, you son of a bitch! You done yet? Good. Ah, vengeance is mine. Fire arrows. Ooh, large smithing stone right off the bat. Okay. Wait a minute. Was that a... Nope. Okay, I'm not going to worry about that. I'm pretty sure there is... Aha! There it is. I'm going to be needing this, but first things first, I'm going to hit this and then sit down real fast so I can despawn those. Spawn those. It is morning. Is he here? Yes, he is. All right. How's it going?
Not seen you before. Name's Bernard. Let me ask, are you here in the land? Does your faith in the... Despite the collapse of the... Yes, Yura takes me back. Any interest in bearing? All I know is now's the time to pass him.
All right, let's see what you got. I don't have enough money for him, but what looks good? Upwards cut, maybe. Endure? What does the endure do? Damage taken. Okay, assume the anchor stands for bracing for incoming attacks. Briefly boosting poise. Not really. War cry. Increase attack power. Impaling thrust. I don't think I'm going to be using it on that sword. Quick step. Yeah, maybe not. Square off is actually not horrible. Stormblade. Usable on swords. You know, that might actually be kind of appropriate considering what my class is. And there's always the parry, and also there is the no skill just in case you need it. So, okay, so nothing for right...
Floating your boat, eh? Well...
Yeah, there's no rush, I'm aware. Okay, so we will now continue on down the road here. Oh my lord, here we go again. Smoldering butterfly. I am continuing on this way. Even though I probably could clear out this whole area, I really don't want to. But also, this is another person we need to talk to here, and he's up here. We're going to hear him in a second.
Hello? Can you hear me? Help me. I'm stuck. Hello?
I don't know who threw you this hard.
Hello? Oh, my stars. I'm so happy to see you. I am Alexander, also known as the Iron Fist. Please. My thanks. Just give me a good smack and I'll pop. Don't dally. Give it your all,
Right. Okay. Oh, come on. Ah, there we go.
Ah. Well played, good lady. Though that mighty wallop of yours. Well, I thank you.
It's exalted flesh. All right.
Once again, the pleasure is mine. I am the warrior Jar known as Alexander. Iron Fist Alexander, in fact. I journey to the east, where I am beyond these lands lie the scarlet, rot-blighted Kaled wilds. And upon their southern edge is Redmane Castle, in which a festival of combat is being held.
Ah.
I'd heard whispers of such festivities before. Doesn't the notion set your breast aflutter?
All right, well, I might think about that later. Do I still have more time to talk to
I'm
you?
heading to Redmane. I've heard there's...
All right, we're all set there. And further, and we now go down the bridge. All right, and now we will hit this one, and also the big old thing we need to be very careful of is that freaking pumpkin head that's on the freaking bridge. Because I don't think he's going to be happy to see me. Well, I'm not going to be happy to see him either. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, come on. Nope, I'm backing off. Apparently, I got to be really close to him. Holy crap. Well, I might as well add a charge to my flask. That's good. And oh, we do not have any sacred tears. We will get to those soon enough. And, well, we will now go up here, activate this point. There we go. Note to self, I need to make damn sure that I upgrade my mana because this is not going to last very long at this rate. Okay. And with that, we now continue on because we are also heading over to another place where we're going to find another person who is right over here, and apparently we've got a lot of dragons.
Is the death has left its mark once again.
Hey, buddy! I don't want to hear from you. All right, you gonna stay there?
I'm sorry. I cannot give you your proper rights. But I'm known as Heed My Warning. The village here, and worse yet, if you value.
Okay, well, let's see here.
The village here, turn back.
Yeah, well, I'm planning on turning back, but first things first, I need to keep going and go down to this one here. Also, turn off that mark because I'm not going to be needing it. There we go, and that should disappear. And where we're heading over is right over here. All right, so we'll reset everything here. There we go. And you know what? There is that little thing I can do here. Why not? Let's go over this way and find the turtle area. Ah, there it is. There's some good boys. And in here should be... Well, it's not going to be the Green Turtle Talisman, but it should be a Remnant, at least I think. Yep, Enchanted Remnant. There we go. So that's good. At least we got that. So now, let me see here. Nope, I can get rid of that. Our next objective is over here at the over there, and now we can go back to some of our outskirts, and I think we can go down the mountain a little ways over this way, because I think there is some ways to go down here. At least if I remember correctly. Ah, well, you know what? There's actually something even better I just found, and we're gonna go down and pay it a visit. Now, I need to make sure that I am not ruining my... Oh, I see. So there's one thing of graves over there. There's one bit of graves over there. So why don't we go on down here and grab some runes while we're in the area? Figure that might not be a bad idea. There we go. All right, and golden rune 2, golden rune 1. Okay, and what's this? This is the dreadnought stat. Okay. Golden rune 5. There's another golden rune and another golden rune. Okay. So let's see if I can find. Ah, yes, I can. It's gonna be a little tricky. It's gonna be a little tricky jump. Oh, Jesus! No, I'm dead. Bye. Okay, that was a little too high. Oh God, that's a room bear. All right, let's try this again. Hopefully, the rooms will be waiting for me over there. If not, I didn't lose that much. So we will go down here, and we are not going to run. We're going to just go over here. Of course, they're over there. Lovely. Okay. So, boing. Oh, no. Torrent, you're a little bit awkward here. So let's go over here and jump. All right, and jump. Oh, God. Whoa. Hang on here. Get back on, Torrent. Ah, there we go. And now we're on the other side. And there should be some more golden runes to pick up. This is awesome. All right. Uh-oh. Nope. Okay. All right. Golden rune. Come on. Golden rune 6. That's a nice one. Ah, the Berserker set. All right. And golden rune 2. Okay. Nope. Come on. Ah, the Banished Night Shield. Okay. So that's nice. We got that all done. And now if I am... Aha! If I was remembering correctly...
Who might be interested in rescuing the great Kenneth Height, servant to the True Order and celebrated repudiator of the false.
Ah, you... Well, that's...
No, despite of you might have untarnished. I want you to unite. What do you wait, my ford? Oh, I fret not. Celebrate.
Okay, well, that's good. So we got that. We're gonna continue on down here. Do. Because we're heading to the Third Church of Marika, because we are definitely going to be wanting the items that are inside here. And also another thing that's on the back side of it, which we're probably going to unlock because It's probably one of the easiest way to gain some early levels, and probably will be useful to us in the future. Ah, Fundamentalist. So this is the Faint Rune of Order. And our first Sacred Tier. And there we go. We cannot level up. We do not have enough. But we can increase the amount replenished, and there we go. There's another Sacred Tier for ourselves. So we are now at 3 and 2. We're going to go 2 and 3 on that because we're probably going to be needing it. And let's see here. I'm pretty sure if I go to my inventory now, I could... I'll pop a golden 4. Oh yeah, that'll work. Alright, rest is the side of grace. Now we can level up a little bit. Okay. So, we're at level 10. So, apparently we are Faith. Wow, we are just full on Faith. Okay. So, let's pop another Faith. Yeah, let's pop a couple more points in Faith. That will get us a little more on that side. And we'll do Remnants crafting because we do have one of these. Now, let me check what we got for equipment. Okay, so we have the Dragon Crest Great Shield Talisman. So, okay. So now, the bigger question is what do we use next? We got Enchanted Remnant. We can get a Green Turtle. That would be a nice thing to have for more stamina recovery speed. Blessed 2 Talisman sounds good. Let's get the Cerulean Seed Talisman for the moment. Actually, that's one of our ideas, but let's see what else we've got here. I know I'll be wanting at least the Poison and Rot one, and also immunity to death, because in some of those areas, we probably will be getting the Moon Nostrella, and also the Eradigon Icon. So we got a few Enchanted Remnant things, but for right now, we kind of need the FP regen, so we'll use that for now. And for a test, let's throw lightning and see how quickly this... That's not bad. So I'm gonna have to learn I'm gonna have to get some mind also to get some more FP. But for now, we are also going to go and pay a visit to a certain place that I have been always going to and always preach for at least the first amount of start for this game. And we'll teleport over to the Bestial Sanctum. Grails, Dragon Barrow, and we get teleported outside instead of inside this time. And you will be getting your first death root and stuff soon enough for him. But since I am not going to be Beast, this place doesn't really have... Bestial Devout, this place doesn't really have a whole lot for me. But we do have a couple other things, and the better thing is that Gargoyle is not here. There's usually a Gargoyle here, and they always tell you to avoid it. Which I'm going to, because he ain't here. He's actually been located to someplace different. So, my best advice to you here is keep running. Grab that golden seed and keep on running down to the bridge. Because we are not dealing with that dragon that's on the bridge, at least not yet. And we will now hit this Lost Grace. And now we rest. And also, we're going to add a charge to the flask. We'll add 1 golden seed. I'm pretty sure that's all I can do. Yep. Alright, so the next thing we need to do is actually go in another direction, because we are not going across the bridge. We're actually going to go up this way. And I think you kind of know where we're going to be going here, because this is going to be one of those ones that we're definitely going to be needing. And also, for note, for anybody going down this path, be very careful of the things on the ground. Those are poison things. They will poison you if you are not careful. Granted, you probably will crack over a couple of them, but it's not going to hurt you as long as you don't, see? And there we go. We are now clear of that little pit trap. And we could do another little cheeky thing here to get some more, runes if we wish. But there are a couple of things I need to do here. Number one is to touch disgrace. And with that done, we're going to get on Torrent and go over to this little thing over here. And whoop. And up on the hill we go. Dismount. And now we carefully slide our asses down to the rise. This is the only way that you actually are able to get here. And with that, we will now climb up here because there is a reason why I'm doing this. Because we only had three spell slots to start with. We're about to get our fourth. All right, and there's the memory stone. We are now all set with that. And now the next thing is, well, the main reason why I came here. So, where you got on that landing is where you're going to be jumping off. You do not want to go any further down because there is actually one of those graven balls that are actually summoning something that we actually need to get some runes. And I'm going to show you a little bit here because this is a great place, at least in the initial runs, until you actually have access to a Mog's domain, and then you can actually have another one. But recommendation, have a bow. So anyways, folks, what you do now is you come climbing down here. Wait for that flash, and you'll see a boulder. Sucker the boulder off the cliff, watch it fall down, and get almost 2,000 runes because of it. And we're going to rinse and repeat a couple times so we can get a couple more levels because we kind of need the levels at this point in time. So this is what we do for at least a couple of minutes. Trust me, these things are done for reasons. But for initial startup and initial things, if you can get to the Third Church of Marika and then just drop that rock off the cliff a few times, you can actually get some decent runes and also level your character up and have a little more survivability in the process. So we now come back up again, get on the horse, repeat process. I'm just going to do this a few times until I get about 10,000 runes. It's not going to take too long, per se. Oh, I didn't go too far down. That worked this time. And off it goes. Bye! And also, this is actually a good place that if you have any gold pickled fowl's foot and also the gold scarab, you will actually gain some more runes at a little higher rate, and also including if you actually are able to beat Godric in Stormvale, his rune, at least in Convergence, gives you an extra 10% rune gain. So that is this will probably be your best bet to level up your character, at least up to a point, until you're able to, unless you're able to at least get access to Mogwin's domain. And then make sure you have a bow, and there is actually a few on sale from some of the merchants around the areas, so it won't take you long as you got the and also make sure you have the dexterity to actually do so. because a bow will save you sometimes if you know what you're doing. And there goes another ball. And one more, and nope, 10,000 right there. Okay. So, we're gonna level up a little bit. And also on the off streams, I will be here doing some more leveling. But right now, we got a few places we can go. We're gonna go 20 here. We're gonna go 15 here and 15 here. And then we're going to go, yep, we will spend all that. Now, we got 15, 15, and 20 faith. I mean, granted, I probably could have gotten some intelligence and actually gotten some of the other runes and everything. But, so, at this point, we're now going to go over and check our Path of Dragon Cultist. So, the Morn Tunnel is our Shimmering Rune of Lightning. The Altus Draconic Tree Sentinel, that is, that we can actually get to a lot easier than what many people say. And then you have Lord Contenders Everjail, and then the Radiant is Emperor Missoula, which we will go to very much later. Notable sets is, interesting because most of the Dragon Cultist stuff is found more towards the end game. The Malformed Dragon set is right just before Malekith. The Leyndell Knight set is found on the Invisible Scarab in Leyndell. We are not at the capital yet. So in other words, the armor of what you have for armor is pretty much what you got until you're able to fix that. However, your spells, the Morn Tunnel, let me throw something up here real quick. I'm gonna go take a look at something here. See if Morn Tunnel, where is that? The Morn Tunnel. Let's see here. Where is that? Oh, I'm mistaken. That is actually down in the Weeping Peninsula. Oh, that actually won't be as horrible as I thought it was going to be. That's actually pretty good. So, so at least I know where that is now. That's good. So for anybody wondering, the Morn Tunnel in general is actually right down here. That is where you go for your Radiant, for next level for your spells. And oh, I'm glad I remembered that because I just got a Memory Stones, which means I got another spell slot. Which, we are going to remove that. We're going to go here. We're going to Lightning Channel and our Electrified Armament. So these are the four abilities we have. We have the Home Boat. We have Lightning Channel, which is kind of a spark kind of thing. Lightning comes out your fingertips. Lightning Armament, extra lightning damage for your weapon, and Lightning Spear is pretty much basic chucky at anything that's moving. So, alright, so anyways, with that, we are done here at Lenne's Rise for now. Like I said, I'll be coming back later to gain more levels and everything, and we will be doing a lot more Caelid later. However, we are now going to go back to the Third Church of Marika, because we need to start heading south. And also, we are going to go... Click that. We're not going to do... we're going to run across this way, and then head down here to Fort High. So, and that will do it for that. So, anyways, folks, let's get on Torrent and let's get rolling. So, these three marks are there for a reason, and it'll become very evident very quickly. Most of these are just for certain spots to actually grab graces. Number one is over here. And also, there is a rather interesting Erdtree avatar around here if I wanted just to mess around with them, which I really do not. So, we will now go around here. We're looking. Oh, I think he's right. I think he's right over there. I think he's over there someplace. But thankfully, he's not going to bother me as soon as I go in here. All right, this area is for way the hell later. Because this will be a normal ending run. If you want the Ronnie ending, go watch my Star Caller playlist. I had to actually backtrack on that one, but once I am ready, I will be pushing endgame, and hopefully I'll end up dealing with Horaloo a little better than what it was before. So, anyways, we are now heading down to the Siofurwell Basin here. Like I said, we will not be progressing too far in this area because, to be perfectly 100% honest, we are not prepared for this area. We are definitely going to be needing a lot of things before we do that. So, welcome to the Siofa River. We now hit that Lost Grace, and we're not going to pick this up because we do not have cooperative. That's a small golden effigy. And down here, we can actually grab this item, which is a golden rune 3. I'm going to go take a look over here real quick. There are a couple of things over here. Interesting. Oh, good, I can bring corn. All right, we'll go grab a couple things while we're here and see if we can get most of these without alerting the natives, so to speak. And I don't feel like going up there. All right, so we'll grab another Ducist Herba, and we are all set here, and we will rest at the bonfire. Well, bonfire. Yeah, I'm thinking Dark Souls. My apologies. And we cannot level up anymore at the moment, so that is fine. And with that, we now, well, we will actually go back up the elevator. Sometimes it's a little easier to actually teleport back to Third Church, but I have a couple other places I need to go. Number one is over the Mistwood Ruins because I need to grab what is in the small little basement and hopefully do not wake up the room bear in the process because I don't feel like dealing with that. Hello, Toaster. Hopefully everything's going well with you today. How is everything? All right, so we are now climbing up here. We are now scrolling back up here. That's one thing playing Dark Souls 3. I need to get back to the older games. I've played more Elden Ring more than I have the other Dark Souls games. I've beaten Remastered. I played through 2 a little bit, and I've played through 3 slightly, but I have not fully dealt with getting through all of Dark Souls 3. Oh, nope, I'm not dealing with that, boy. Gold-tinged excrement. Okay. I think I may have bypassed the Mistwood Ruins. That is fine. Oh, no, I have not. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is creep. Because where I need to go is right where that bear is. So I'm just going to grab these Shrina's lilies real quick. Oh, nope, can't go that way. All right, so we're gonna take a look around here. Ooh, chest. I will gladly take that chest. Let's see what's in here. Ah, chain link flail. All right. Creep. As long as we're quiet and stuff, we should not alert that bear. At least with everything going on here, we should be fine. No, I don't want to be trying to I don't want to be waking this bear up. The bear is asleep. Let the bear sleep. There we go. Look at that. Bear's still sleeping. And there is another chest, and I'm not sure which one it is. It is a combat remnant. Okay. Well, that'll help out for later. So, we will now creep along here and jump. We will not wake that bear up. I do not feel like getting my ass murdered. If you hear howling in the mistwood, you can actually go back to talk to Kale, which we will later. And have a little chat with Blade. And that will kind of do a couple other things in the process. So, we will now go down here. There is a thing saying, hey, there is a shop open for business, which we will go over to here in a moment. But our next objective is right over here. And we do not have enough runes. We can deal with that later. So we are now going to go over there he is. There he is. There's
Welcome, dear customer. Yes, right this way. Right this way.
well, I kind of understand why he went off in the corner, because I saw the road was a mess.
Valued customer. Please, buy something. I'm hungry. I've been hungry.
Well, let's see what you got. Okay, so so if anybody wants to use the bow for when we get into Mogwin's domain, arrows you can buy here for 20 apiece. That's actually not a bad idea. 2 sombers. Ooh, okay, well, I'll grab those 2 sombers. I might as well. Festering Bloody Finger, you're not going to need it with this one. Curved Club, which is dexterity in that. That is parry, riveted wooden shield, bolts, answering Trina's arrows, which cause sleep build up. Okay, so we got what we needed off of that. So let's head up to Fort Haig and see if we can liberate this place for our friend on the corner there. Hang on, folks. Pardon me a moment, folks. I'm chucking that over there. Because I saw the caller ID for that and really don't need to deal with it right now. Okay. And now we can get out here. We're going to creep down. And actually, we're going to cast Electrifying Armament because we want to make sure that's all set. And then Lightning Spear. And we're just going to see... we're just going to let the big old domed guy deal with the stuff. There we go. And then we'll just creep on up here and go, yep. Shocking, isn't it? Oh. Pardon me, sir. I'll deal with you in a moment. Bye. And then grab this. Another golden seed. Now, with this, I'm not sure how this little fight over here is going. Well, apparently that fight ended a lot quicker than what I thought it was going to be because I do not see... Oh, I see him. Okay, well, I'm gonna go say hi to this big old jack-o'-lantern bastard. Ow, ow. And now you're dead. All right. Flask. That works. And a sanctuary stone. So I am all clear going up that way. So we're going to electrify our armament again. And see how this armor boy is going about his business. Well, apparently not very well. All right, well, this point we are heading into the castle. Everything's all dead here, and well, we're gonna run into a few issues over here. We're gonna run here real fast, and yee! All right. Oh, crap. Well, crap. I just printed a giant on a tower. Ah, okay. I think I have an idea where you are on that one. All right, so that kind of went poorly. All right, moving on. Let's see if I can continue on here. It kind of sucks when I end up dying like that to some stupid stuff. All right. I'm not gonna deal with the freaking bellboy. I'm just gonna let things go where they're going. You don't see me, buddy. Go down there and deal with the freaking other boys. I'll be more than happy just to sit right here and just let things happen. All right. Well, he's off to go attempt to murder shit. Oh, apparently that big old boy never got past the point where I was. All right, well, that's fine. Uh-oh. Alright, Crass the Saloon Tears. Really? You would figure that those boys would be, all over this place. No. Nope. Nope, good sir, you saw nothing. You saw nothing today, sir. Alright. Back into this area again. We're going to go murder that rat. Oh my! Holy crap! Okay. So apparently I am getting my ass kicked for obvious reasons. So, this is gonna be rather amusing. So I'm kind of wondering where the... Really? Hello? Alright. You saw nothing, big old pumpkin guy. Head on that way. I will find my way through this place. But I think Vigor needs to be my next big old... Ah, there we go. There we go. And now you're gonna let me have fun with this. All right. Bye. All right. Well, while the while the boys have their fun. Oh, one of them wants to say hi. All right. Well, that's fine. Shock therapy backstab. Snort, it's time to get good. Valak? I've beaten this game twice, alright? I don't want to hear it from you who hasn't beaten this game even once. Good lord. The friends I have, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, can I get it from here? Oh, no, I can't. All right, well, that's fine. He can't get at me very much, so that's fine. Actually, let's try and get the horn pulled at him. Nope, I cannot. All right, pop electrified armament. And now we run. I had enough of you. Go off the edge. Oh. Oh, hi, buddy. No. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. I'm just here to get myself a little better position here to deal with your party on the roof here. Any more want to give me a freaking issue? All right, well, time to deal with this jackass. And say hello! Okay, buddy. Nope, get out of here. Okay, well, apparently... So apparently, I need to go back up here and get a couple more levels because I don't have the vigor to actually deal with that. Because if anybody knows my status right now, I only got 13 vigor and only 600 HP. I'm what you kind of call squishy at the moment. And also, I need some mines, so for some more abilities. Now, let me check this equipment I've got. Dragon Cult's helm. Okay, increase casting speed by 4. That's casting speeds. That's faith and casting speed. And that's casting speed. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I think I've got an idea of a couple of things I need badly. So, anyways, I got a remnant or two to actually deal with something like that. But for right now, Godfrey's Renegon's icon is not going to be rather useful for me because, my god, my cast speed's freaking through the roof. So we're gonna go remnant crafting. Okay, combat. All right, so, and let's see here. We got Aerosting Talisman. That's nice. Raises attack power with successful attacks. Oh, equip load by 20. That'd be nice. Poise attack power, but with lower equipment loads. Yeah, maybe not. Crucible Feather. Dodge roll, increased damage taken. Critical hits. I could do any of those. Okay. Let's do, since I have, Axe Talisman, Spear, really not a Sword Talisman in here that's very great. So let's get the Great Jar's Arsenal, because, well, I'm never going to say no to actually having more stuff I can equip on my arsenal. So there we go. So we're going to do two more things. We're going to do a few more runs here so I can actually get some mind and some vigor. Because apparently I do not have casting reduced costs on any of this gear. So mind is probably going to be one of the major things I'm going to be leveling up alongside my vigor. So yeah, this is going to be rather amusing. And also I have a certain I also have a certain spear I could pick up. But right now I don't feel like trying to go grab it. Which, if anyone knows, pretty much the ideal weapon for this build is probably the Bolt Grant's Axe, which is actually in Landell, the capital. But for right now, I'm not ready to go there until I get my vigor up and actually get a little more survivability in my build. So we'll put 2 more points in FP because that sounds like a darn good idea at the moment. And I have not played Elden Ring Reforged since I've actually started playing Convergence, but yeah, this little area grind actually got nerfed, but it has not been nerfed here in this in 1.2 version of the Convergence, but I expect probably this one to disappear sooner or later. But until then, I am going to use whatever means possible to actually get this done. You have to remember is that survivability is probably your paramount thing to have. And quite honestly, with a Dragon Cultist, if you cannot kill any enemies with at least a full bar of FP, then there is something wrong. All right. And trust me, many people will say, oh, you're grinding, this is boring. It's like, considering how tough the enemies get in this game, I think I'm more than justified to do a little extra leveling before I start trudging off in this stuff. And trust me, I am guilty of doing that in freaking Dark Souls and any of the Dark Souls games as well. Alright, so... okay, so there's 15, so we're now up to 679. That's nice. I'm not planning on getting rid of my armor anytime soon. And, actually, let me check my... so that's strength, dex, and faith. So in other words, this weapon is just... okay. Okay. Well, I think I can do one more thing while I'm here. That's pay the visit to the Round Table holds.
Oh, welcome to the round. I teach incantations, the strength granted us by the two fingers, and explore the secrets of the Golden Order, so that one day, if a tarnished of the Round Table hold should become Elden Lord, ensuring... By the way, you do. Wonderful, most tarnished, a blind you are something... Well, what do you say?
Okay, well, this actually gives me a little more, Blessing of Grace. Catch flame. And all of these are actually usable for my class because I am a faith build. I mean, granted, they aren't going to have like the potency of like the lightning because they're specific to certain things, but Blessing of Grace might not be a bad idea because that's granting HP and stamina recovery. Grants 5 HP every per second for additional stamina recovery, and 1 million hold these effect never expire. I will be back with you in a moment. I will be back with you in a moment. Since I have not been able to do any of this in my last build because it was more intelligence build, well, I am going to be using...
Furthest I can happily spare.
I'm definitely grabbing that Blessing of Grace. I'm not going to get the Urgent Heal or the Rune Shards, but there's a reason...
Golden Order shine through you.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. Memorize spells. Lightning Channel. No, you're going bye-bye. You, however, are getting on my builds right now.
Ah, I'm glad you... Those who live all the more, should you... Those who live all the more...
Oh, okay, I see what that is. And I will talk to you now.
I'm, well, the honor of one... By the way, she's my servant, but fickle as the wind. Take your eyes off her for if you find her.
Okay, so we're all set here. And now, since we've actually got the runes, we're gonna go talk to this boy.
You're a new face, no matter. It's all the same. Lay out your arms. Let's get smithing.
Alright, so, okay, that's somber and that's smithing. Alright, so, Draconic Epitaph. Oh. And I will get that to +2. Then I will go get that up to, so +2 and a +4. So my scaling for the Stone Seal is now A rank, and the next one will bring it up to S. And this one is a B rank in Faith, and that is actually not horrible. All right. So that's better. That works, and that works for now. So that will work, and now also I'm gonna go over here. I cannot talk to that boy, but I will talk to you. I'll look at you, jackass. What do you want? Want you to quit freaking messing with me if I go through the village of Nurix. Purchase. All right, so you have a memory stone. Ah, okay. You have a memory stone that I need. Give me. Scimitar, rapier, longsword, daggers. So this one is a good one to get. It's a longbow. 9 strength, 14 dex. That's actually a good thing to pick up if you want to do the other grind later. But the better things about the Resurgence is, 1, larval tears. You have an unlimited supply here for 7,000 runes, no matter what you do. Oh, and I also need to go, actually, wait a minute. Do I have my... No, I do not have... do I have a lantern? I do. It should be linked up right there. There we go. Now we got a little more light. So, there we go. There's all that. And let's after doing a little bit of that, let's go back to Fort Hyde. We've gotten a little more extra oomph to our spells, and also a little more FP, so that will help out a lot. So let's go pick on these boys a little bit. Ah, there you go. You finally caught on. You see nothing. Yeah, you know nothing, you see nothing. Alright, so what I'm going to do first is hit that Blessing of Grace. The second thing I'm going to do is electrify my army. And now we go back to the Lightning Spear. Alright. So, apparently big old ball-bearing big guy is already dealing with that stuff. Alright, my spears are doing more damage. That's good. Alright. Hey, that actually sparked a little more. Oh, you got too close. Nobody's fault but your own. Actually, do I have... Oh, I do not have those boys on my list yet. Okay, well, let's scroll down here and we'll grab the wolf things on that one. And just because I feel like it, I will grab the jellyfish ashes and put them on that one. Now, if I'm able to... Okay. So, as of right now, we've got everything that we need at the moment. So, let's see here. We're all set. Electrify Armament. Blessing and Grace is always on. Nope! I'll deal with you in a moment. Now for you! Nice try. Okay. No. Now I'm going to use that hone bolt on that. Actually, let me check my list here. Who's physical attack? Crafting items. All right, that's fine. So we're going to creep on up here. We're going to check our mana. We are all set. Highlight him, and then... Heal. Sit your ass down. Ugh. Give me what little rooms I had left. Up we go. Golden Order doing its business. Look at that. HP is going up. This will help out a lot. And an heirloom remnant. Ah, that's going to be nice. So, if you're wondering where this one goes, well, this one actually goes over to Fort Gale over here, which I didn't realize before, which actually helped out my Star Caller a little bit, because one of my armor sets was over there. But also, there is a little case of Radagon Source Seal over there. I could risk it, but I'm not going to at least right now. But there we go. Fort Haig is now at least cleared out. Well, almost. There's a little bit more to do, but we'll grab... Oh, great smithing stone. That'll be nice for later. And with that, we now have got a couple more things to deal with over this way, which I think probably some of them... Nope, some of them have not come out of that room, which I'm going to grab my lantern. Oh. Nope. Oh, you can go piss off. Nope, I'm not getting killed. I'm not getting killed. There. Nice try. Champion's headband, bracelets, and everything else. Hey, took us a couple of tries, but well, it took me a couple tries, but the area's clear. That's at least something. And actually, everything's dead, so that's even better. So we are now gonna go check over here real quick. I'm pretty sure there is nothing over this way, but it might not be a bad idea to take a look around. And take a look around here and see if there is anything on this side that I might actually want to check out. Oh, there's a couple of items over here. All right. So for anybody wondering about, you know, starting up Elden Ring, even in the minor sense of the word, like if you're playing the original Elden Ring, this is usually your best start, at least from what I remember of this game. So once you get here, you have a numerous amount of areas that you can actually go through. Number one is you can go over to Lenne's Rise and get some more runes. Or two, you could actually continue on through some of the storylines. Oh, hang on, that's another rune one. But that is pretty much the basic startup on that. So. Anyways, we got a couple other places to go. We got to get an Earthsteel Dagger from Kenneth over here, which means we'll go back to the Third Church of Marika. And then we've got a few other places to go to. We got to go down here. We're going to go smack around another pumpkin head. And also I need to grab that other rune, another grace on the other side of the ruins. But at the moment, we're doing rather well for ourselves. I mean, I could actually go up here and try this, and try that Everjail, or I could find out numerous mounts of the other jails here. So, yeah. So, that's going to do it for this episode, folks. If you like what you see, hit subscribe, tap out for notifications, leave a thumbs up, leave comments below. Next time, we're going to head back up to the Third Church of Marika. Actually, I'm going to go there right now and get prepped up for this next episode. And after that, we're going to go back over here to Kenneth, get a reward for that, and we're going to start careening southwards towards the Weeping Peninsula. And also, our first upgrade. And let's hope it don't end up wrecking our faces in the process. So anyways, folks, see you next time. Bye.